everybody, my name is Alexia Shepherd and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to teach you all how to decorate your graduation cap and show you how I decorated mine. You guys, I love it. I'm a huge Marilyn fan. That's one thing you should know about me. And I really wanted to make a diamonds are a girl's best friend reference. So instead of diamonds, I put degrees are a girl's best friend. Because yes, indeed they are, y'all. You have no idea. I thought it came out really well. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard either. Anybody can do this. I'm just excited to share the process with you all. Before we get started, I just want to remind you that you can find me on Instagram at Alexia Shep, on Twitter at Alexia Shep, and on TikTok as Alexia Shep, because who doesn't love TikTok? But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into how I made this. So, first thing you need to do is come up with a concept. You need to have a good idea of what you want to do, and I think that a great place of inspiration for a lot of people is Pinterest. Pinterest always helps me, and I didn't see this on Pinterest, like no one wrote this out, or I didn't see it, but it gave me an idea of like, okay, people make these kind of references, and maybe I'd want to do a Disney one, or maybe I'd want to do like something else. Like it just helps you like come up with like ideas in your mind. Basically, once you found your inspiration, you need to already kind of have a clue in your mind of what you're gonna need. So I have a Cricut. Shout out Cricut owners. For those of you who don't know what a Cricut is a smart cutting machine. It can cut many different materials, from vinyl to cardstock to poster board to wood. It can cut a lot of things, and I knew I was going to want unique colors for some of my letters, and I knew Michael's wasn't gonna have the colors that I needed. So I was gonna get a color, like a base color for the back, a color for the Our Girls, and color for Best Friend, but I knew I just wanted degrees and big diamond colored letters. So I knew I was gonna need the letters and the cardstock, and I knew since it's a diamond theme, I was gonna want a lot of sparkles, so I made sure to get everything sparkly, like literally every single thing on here. And then at Michael's, it was very interesting that the trim you see here, they sell it like by the line, and all of the graduation cap stuff was 40% off at Michael's. It was great. So that's where I got that trim from. I didn't like glue it one by one or anything like that. The first thing I knew I was going to need to do was cut my base paper. So this black that you see, it was very hard. It was harder than I thought it was going to be because I'm terrible at math. Like I'm not a great calculating person. I'm not that girl. So it was a little bit hard, and I messed it up a little bit, and I accidentally got off the center. So I had to cut it twice, and even on the second one I messed up. So what I ended up doing was taking spare cuts from them and putting them in the middle behind, so you can't really see it from far away. Like the light is really making you see it, but like if you weren't looking really hard, you wouldn't be able to see it. And like when it's far away, it's kind of like, oh, what screw up? So I ended up doing that. After that, I wanted to go ahead and start on the degrees and lay them out where I wanted them. And I start laying out, I lay the letters where I want them. And literally, I literally realized that I did not have enough letters. I'm
completely amazed that you did this.
No, that cannot be it. I was so mad. I was like, oh my God, like I don't have enough letters. And so I had to go to Michael's the next day and pick up some more. So once I picked up some more, I lined them up right where I wanted them, made sure that I had them at a good spot on the hat. And after I was done with that, it was time to move on to Our Girls. One piece of advice that I do have for any project you're doing is if you're doing a phrase or something, even if I do just a couple of words, I like to mix fonts. I think it makes it more dynamic. I think it makes it more fun, and like it gives it more texture. And I knew Michael's didn't sell like cursive letters like what they sell. So if you don't have a Cricut though, you might be able to, like, if you can paint, you can paint like a you know, part of your phrase on there. But if you do have a Cricut, I think this is the perfect time to take advantage of it and make like unique words that you don't see. The way that I like to do words on things that are cursive, because I hate having to like place each cursive word. So what I did was I opened up Design Space, I found a cursive font that I really liked, and then what you do is you click letter spacing. What you do is you click letter spacing and you space it down until they're kind of stuck together, and you click weld. Because if you click attach, they're still gonna cut as separate letters, but if you click weld, they're going to cut all together as one piece. And so I clicked weld on all of them. I made sure to measure out, you know, how big they would need to be on the hat, make them that width, and then I cut them. And this one cut fairly well. I cut the aura first, and I put the pressure on more because I find when you cut glitter paper, sometimes you need a little more pressure, but this one was cutting fine and it actually tore up the A, like the lone A. So I made sure to go back and click when I was cutting out girls and just put it on default pressure. And it looks really good on here. And I've adhered this with spray adhesive. I have Elmer's spray adhesive that I would put on the back, and then I just, you know, I placed them where I wanted them, took it one at a time, and adhered it to where I wanted it. Now, the hard part of this entire project was the best friend part, because the paper that I bought was very stubborn. It was a Recollections. It said glitter cardstock, but the glitter on top, like these like sparkly things, can come off. It was just the weirdest material, and I regret buying this paper, to be honest. I wanted to go with a pink like this because it's the color of Marilyn's dress in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes when she sings Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. And this was the only paper though that had this like pink that I needed. Like it was the only one, and I was like, oh man, like I wish there was another one, but that's just not the way it worked out. It took me a lot of cuts to do it. It took me, I think I had to try and cut this at least 5 times before I was able to get what I wanted. I think I would have been done with the hat like much sooner if I didn't have to deal with that cut. So that is a plus when you have pre-cut letters. You don't have to worry about it. But Michael's just didn't have that color, and I needed it. And so, you know, but the projects that take a lot of work are usually the ones you're most proud of, and I'm very proud of this for multiple reasons. And then I was done for the most part. I was like, it looks really good. But I woke up the next day and I was like, it just doesn't look done to me. So that's when I added the trim. I think trim really finished it off. It's like clear adhesive and you can cut it and like place the rest. I cut it here so you wouldn't miss that S, and down here, but above I just kind of let it go over these letters because you can still see what it's saying. But I really like it, like a lot. I am a big fan. I'm so excited, and I love making craft videos for you guys because it really is something that I love doing a lot. So I'm very excited to wear this. Tomorrow is my virtual graduation, and I'm gonna have this on. Of course I've got my tassel, but I don't feel like putting it on right now. Also, is it just me or does my hat look weird? This is like an actual graduation hat. I feel like since I have no hair, it just looks a little bit weird. Like it just looks a little weird. Like, do I put it like this? This is probably better. I think this is a little bit better. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm really proud of how it came out, and I love making craft videos. If you liked this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, come on, join the vlog. We give warm hugs. We are a great community. We would love to have you. And remember, you're a doll, and shepherds are always led by the stars. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!